Well, I disagree. I got a balance, one of those water things on Florida, and it's off by 1 degree.
Really?
It's actually Texas that has the flattest land.
Well, of course, according to what I was just reading on Yahoo the other day, Florida is the flattest state. Texas is probably the second one. You got Oklahoma. You got North Dakota. North Dakota is flat as a pancake. Illinois is fucking flat. That's about the fifth one because I lived in Illinois and I lived on the Mississippi River. But other than that, that was flat as a pancake.
I really can't believe that you're talking about how flat the land is. Are you trolling us or something?
You know what? What did you say?
I said I simply can't believe you're serious about how flat the land is. Are you trolling us?
No, I've lived in a lot of different states. I've lived in Seattle, in Washington. I've lived in Ohio. Ohio is pretty flat, most of it. I've lived in Illinois. That's as flat as can be. I've been to Indiana. That's pretty flat. I've lived in Ohio. That's pretty flat. And I grew up in New England. So New England is quite the little mountainous state. You know, it's not big mountains like the Rockies, but these are the original mountains that made the Rockies. These mountains were originally far, far taller than the Rocky Mountains. So there you go.
Well, I can't be doing with mountains when it's gotta be flat. It won't go down in history.
Now, who, my God, is welcome to my story? That's kind of a different person. I don't know whether he's calling me an idiot or somebody else. I'm not sure. But that's cool. You know, check out your facts and then get. Well, of course, according to what I was just reading on Yahoo the other day, Florida is the flattest state. Texas is probably the second one. Texas is probably the second one. Then you get Oklahoma. You get North Dakota. North Dakota is flat as a pancake. You get North Dakota. North Dakota is flat as a pancake. Illinois is fucking flat. That's about the fifth one. Because I lived in Illinois. Because I lived in Illinois. Because I lived in Illinois.
They're all flat as a pancake.
You know what? What did you say? You know what? What did you say? Can't see you. You're real good at re-rolling the tape, huh? Yeah, that's good. But no, no, Texas is kind of flat. Oklahoma is kind of flat. Kansas is kind of flat. But that's all right. You know, I've lived in some pretty flat states. Illinois was the most flat state I ever lived in because I lived right on the Mississippi River. But the rest of it was flat as a pancake. So there we go. So Panacea, keep on rolling on that rerun. I want to tell you, I was flat as a pancake. I was going to tell you, I was flat as a pancake. Yeah, that's good. You know, that's cool. Yeah, always fun.
I said, I simply can't believe you're serious about how flat the land is. Are you trolling us?
No, I've lived in a lot of different states. I've lived in Seattle, in Washington. I've lived in Ohio. Ohio is pretty flat. Ohio is pretty flat. Most of it. I've lived in Illinois. That's as flat as can be. That's as flat as can be. I've been to Indiana. That's pretty flat. That's pretty flat. I've lived in Ohio. That's pretty flat. And I grew up in New England. And I grew up in New England. In New England. So New England is quite the little mountainous state. You know, it's not big mountains like the Rockies, but these are the original mountains that made the Rockies. These are the original mountains that made the Rockies. Wow, Panacea, you are something. You really are something. You don't know anything about history, but that's okay. Yeah. The mountains that we were in is Appalachia, you know? So we always had a roll to the land, and that's okay. You know, so you keep making fun and don't know your facts, but that's all right. You know, when you're out in Illinois, you're on flat land. When you're in New England, you're on hill land, you know? So there we go. So, you know, have fun with your repeats.
Are you obsessed with Yuno? You keep mentioning his name. You're like, I like the Rockies. You know, I've been to Alabama. You know. No, it's just this statement here. This one here. This is the one that got me. This one.
These are the original mountains that made the Rockies.
Because I've always wanted to know that. You know, I'm not a historian, but just this comment.
These are the original mountains that made the Rockies.
That is awesome.
Well, one time I went to the Himalayan mountains, and those were pretty flat.
Yeah. And I went to Illinois, and those was flat as a pancake.
What'd you guys do? Get rid of him already? Did he figure? Oh, there he is. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Pal talk, Chris.
Didn't it just show you, Pan, that people will just measure anything they can get their hands on? How flat the land is, how steep the land is, how rocky the land is.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. I was measuring my penis earlier, even though I know how small it is already. You know what I mean? I just have this compulsion to measure it again. Who the fuck is dotting everything? This is ridiculous. I don't mind having a small penis, you know what I mean? They reckon that everything's relative anyway. So obviously my penis is the size of Mount Everest to something like an atom, you know what I mean? So really I've got a big penis from an atom's perspective. Who the fuck is bouncing Uno out the room? Oh, it's night. Yeah, well, Timberwolf, have you got any more amazing facts for us? Anything like that? Yeah, sorry, I was seeing things. Yeah, what time is it? 3 o'clock in the morning. It's to be expected. Hallucinations normally happen around this time for me.
Well, I got news for you. Red flag. He came in and said that he wanted interesting chat. So he talks about how flat things are. Next thing you know, his interesting chat will be all about the weather. So let's see what happens.
Well, I'll be doggone. Yeah, it's too bad that, some interesting things don't come up. When you're in America, who's the flattest state? Kind of things like that kind of interest you. It's not newsworthy chat in the world. But if you've lived in these states and you say, wow, it's like, wow, I didn't know that was the most flat state in the world. Because I thought this one was. Yeah, who gives a fuck? Welcome to my story. Who gives a fuck? Right? Yeah. Who gives a fuck about anything? Because that's what the world is about now. Who cares about anybody else or about anything? Except for is my pocket full? And wait till you hear his boring nonsense. Wow. This is the greatest sight on earth. You guys are awesome. And he wants money to continue his horse shit. Wow. Damn. Did I ride the short bus as a kid? No,
Shut up! Stop hogging the fucking mic, egotistical prick. Give others a fucking chance to respond, dummy.
Well, Jesus Christ, he's a newbie. Don't chase him out of here before we have fun with him, you know?
Stop fucking telling the room owner what to do. Oh shit, I'm not the room owner. Alright, well stop telling the fucking room owner's boyfriend what to do. You hear me?
You can imagine, the most interesting thing, like when they landed on the moon, and what's his face? Timberwolf comes up to you. Hey, did you know they landed on the moon today? Yeah. It just sounds so boring, like. Yeah, they landed on the moon. It's the flattest place in the land.
There was mountains all over the place, with peaks and ridges, but we landed on the flattest place we could find.
Which just happened to be your head, Panacea.
Well, that was a bit personal, wasn't it, Joel? Come on. Let's not resort to personal attacks here.
You idiot.
Oh, come on, Timberwolf. Is that all you've got, you little coward? Get up to the microphone. Do it like a man.
Come on, you're dealing with a newbie, a lightweight. He's looking for interesting chat. He's boring as fuck. You know that. So, well, I'll shut up now.
A fucking lightweight? This guy's a proper featherweight, man. If we dropped him off a building, he'd sort of float down like a feather. It'd take him about 15 minutes to hit the ground. He's that light. Oh, he's gone all quiet now.
Well, how big an ego do you think he has? I mean, I'm a 10, and you're an 8, but and Yuno's only a 5. Where do you think he is in that scale, seeing as how I'm the biggest one in here?
Well, the fact that he's still in here means that his ego isn't as big as yours or mine or anybody else's. But in a reverse psychological sense, we don't know if he's trolling us. So who's playing the game here? I know, we're all playing the game. We've just got to realise who's playing it the best. Who's the most convincing here?
Well, hands down, that would be me.
No, that's definitely me, Joel.
Fuck you. You don't have as much experience being an asshole, bastard, creep, judgmental little prick as I have.
That's true.
I win.
You win.
Well, that's kind of interesting. Because when you sit there and you explore historical facts, that's kind of crazy that everybody says, "Oh my God, oh, you're a prick." Well, I guess I'm the biggest prick in the world because I know the most history. So that's okay. You know, I can have fun with this site because I know that the Appalachian Mountains used to be like the Rocky Mountains. See? Welcome to my story. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. I'm shocked and dismayed. Yeah, this is all historical facts that are by geology, that the tallest peaks in the world.
Hang on a minute, who the fuck's geology? Proven, but who's geology? Who is this geology that's proven all of this? Show me. Now, here, Joel, I reckon this guy's a better troll than you. I think you've met your match here, Joel.
He's only better because he doesn't give up the game. He keeps going.
Yeah, unlike Joel, who says, I'm the best troll. I'm trolling all you guys. It's all for entertainment.
As soon as you give up the game, you've lost.
Well, Alan Watts says you got to lose it to feel like you're winning it.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but Yunus doesn't sound like he's turning Japanese. He's sounding like he's turning American. And those people are real assholes. Just ask Timberwolf.
There you go, guys. There you go. Well, have fun with your whatever the hell you're doing here. And, you know, God bless you.
God bless you, Timberwolf. You'll let me know now, won't you, if you find Planet Man. Hey, King, any more of that, you'll never get back in this room.
Well, what do you know? Seems that Pal Talk crashed again, you know? Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? Wow. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I think that might be it for now. You never know what Mr. Bridges' neighborhood, what's going to happen on it, what's going to happen next, who's going to show, who's not going to show. Isn't that the way life is? What do you know? Oh well. We truly hope you find what you're looking for.